I'm going to have to get rid of the criminal element on this show. These
Yeah.
I'm sure it was all for legitimate things.
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, none of it was my fault.
I was framed.
She fell. I didn't hit her.
It was the one-armed man.
It was self-defense.
Yeah, it was
I didn't kill
self-defense
my
that I
wife!
beat her with a bat. Man,
That wasn't
you guys
my
are
urine.
terrible. Yeah, Kevin's like, I don't know how my semen got there on a children's swing set. What are you talking about?
I thought she was my wife.
She's 7, Kevin.
She looks just like her.
Said she was 18.
How old are you? I'm 18.
Okay.
Oh,
Good
that sounds
enough
good
for
enough.
That's consent in my book.
Oh, man.
It's going to be a good show.
No, just keep going. Do whatever you're doing.
I just hit a random button.
His face is red.
Is my face red?
Yes. Kevin's he's all grown up into a tomato.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's kicking in.
Jesus Christ, man.
What episode is this? Like number 60. That's why I got a fan, Kevin.
It's because Tim's tits sweat a lot.
I'm not going with Hawaiian shirt tonight.
Sweaty boobies?
Yeah, you should have stopped that a long time ago.
I think
it was
I got,
fucking
I
dumb.
got one of those classic tees or whatever the fuck.
I was hoping you said a rash. You got a rash from Hawaiian stuff. You're allergic to being fucking what is it?
Don Cheadle?
Don Ho. No, Don Ho.
Don Ho?
Yeah.
Who was the... Yeah. All right. Can we start the fucking show, dude?
I've already started the motherfucker.
All right, we're going to do...
Fucking
Welcome
piece
to the
of
fucking
shit.
show. You do some
I'll
fucking...
do that when
intro.
I'll do that when I fucking want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's how this shit goes.
It's the Shane show.
Shane starts when he feels like it.
It's his fucking show. No, he's not a narcissist, but it's his show.
I'm not a narcissist.
No.
You guys are guest hosts, and I'm the host.
Yeah.
There's no way that you guys will get top billing on this shit.
I was also... Yeah.
Kevin just puts his name in there because I allow it.
I got you.
I don't mean in the whole thing. I just mean first. Because you always put it Kevin, Shane, Tim.
I put
and I
it
go,
in
yeah,
the order
whatever,
that
Kevin.
we sit.
No, you put it in order because you're like, I'm important. I like Shane because I've known him longer. And fuck Tim.
Tim's okay.
Tim's all right for a guy that needs to lose 80 pounds.
No, 40. 40
That's
I'd
it?
be 40 I've been within my...
Well, that's sad
safe.
because I need to, if I lost the same amount.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's what my doctor says.
But I look so much better. How is that?
Well, there's... Yeah. We'll take a consensus on this.
I want to know
who looks so much. Well, yours is muscle weight. Mine's fucking fat weight.
Well, yeah, mine is muscle. I mean,
and
but
they always
no,
say
I still
muscle
need to
weighs more than
lose.
fat.
I need to lose fat. I need probably 40 pounds. Is
Yeah,
my
so
guess.
if we're gonna talk BMI, then yeah, you have less.
Oh no,
BMI to
my
lose than
BMI. No. BMI. If we went by BMI, if I got to the skinniest I could be, I would still be like fucking 40 pounds over what I should be.
Oh, that's because your height.
No, yeah, because of my height and my muscle build.
Yeah.
When I was at in high school, I think I was down to like 7% body fat, and they were saying that I was overweight by like 30 pounds. I was like, "Fuck you! How is that a thing?"
I don't know.
I was like, "I'm almost dying. I don't get it."
Well, maybe that's what they were trying to tell you to do, dude.
They're telling me to kill
So,
myself.
You know what?
Like, you should be bulimic.
You really need to fix your BMI. You should probably, take care of that.
Bowel movement index.
That's what it was. It's like the BLM, Bureau of Land Management. They made a joke about that.
I'm really feeling it.
On the first, not a joke, but on the first that season on HBO that's doing really good. Oh my God, there it goes.
Welcome to the Skids
Tim
Show.
stumbling is when we start the fucking show.
I had to wait for Tim to fucking
Oh God, what was it? Oh fuck, I forgot.
mutter his way through a fucking utterance. And since he couldn't,
That's the best way
fuck
to
it,
start.
start the show.
Why not?
It's the Skids Podcast. I'm Shane Kopke, the host of the show.
Yeah.
I'm here with Tim Gage
Hello.
and Kevin McNichols. I still wish Kevin would do the gay thing. That would be hilarious.
Jay
I gotta find a way to
I
put these up on
Nipples.
where they go.
Kevin McNipples?
Oh, that's even better. Nipples.
You need to find one that says nipples and then the gay one. That'd be hilarious. That one?
There it is.
Tim
I gotta find it.
Fuck that up so fast.
I gotta find it first.
You just pushed the button.
So many colors.
How did you? How did you not push the button 2 times in a row? I don't get it. You were on the button.
Where it was.
It's literally a second ago.
He happed across it. It was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
There it is.
Anyway.
And then I scrolled up and forgot where it was again.
Man,
This is a constantly moving show. Okay?
you know that, like I
Just
say, you
sit
got to find
still.
one that says
Yeah.
nipples.
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 So we can do Kevin McNipples,
Yeah.
and
That's a good
then
one.
Tim
We're gonna switch to that.
Gage.
What are we gonna do for you?
I don't know. I'm the best. So.
Cock tree.
Cut. Treat.
I don't know, man.
Or maybe like a Nazi salute or something like that.
That would be Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin will just do it on the show to me.
That's good.
He's like, mein Führer. I'm like, oh, Jesus, man.
Hey,
no.
is it a conspiracy tonight or no? If
Well, it
was,
could be.
It was, but
But
no,
I
it
don't
wasn't.
know.
I think
Right.
Actually, no.
it's every
First,
4th episode.
I
isn't
still
it?
think the first thing we should talk about, I don't know if you've seen what's going on with Justin Roiland.
No. Oh, I did hear something was happening, but I didn't
Ooh, it
actually
is
look
not
into
good.
it.
No, who is
What-
that though?
Justin
He's
Roiland, he's
the
the
Rick and
creator
Morty
of
guy.
fucking Rick and Morty.
No
The-
fucking
He's
shit.
the voices to it.
Uh-huh.
Him
So
and I forget the other guy's name that's on Rick and Morty. The other creator, the co-creator.
Yeah, I know who you're
Because
talking about.
they were guys that
Dan
worked together.
Harmon?
Dan
Yeah,
Harmon,
Dan Harmon.
Yeah, okay.
So nothing wrong with Dan Harmon, but
So what's going on with Justin
Roiland? So initially, it came out that back in 2020, he was arrested for like domestic abuse or whatever, and like kidnapping, and
What?
well, yeah, but those types of things could actually be like.
His family?
Well, no, what I'm saying is those types of things could be as simple as he held someone there for days and days and days, and that's real kidnapping.
Yeah.
Or to as simple as held his hand on the door. You can't, come on, you're not going to leave. You know, like an argument. So it could be go either. But then what came out after, I don't think you could talk away.
Well, fill me in, dude.
So what-
Look it up. Look
He's
it up.
still
Just
got the
look it up
fucking
real quick.
soundboard.
Okay.
He's trying to
Just
find
look it
Rick
up
and
real
Morty
quick.
sounds.
He's got look Google on one side, the rest on the other side.
Morty.
That wasn't too bad actually.
Well, yeah, all you have to do is sound like you have to shit.
No, it makes sense actually. Coming from you.
Morty.
Okay.
So the new things that came out about him is
Domestic
People
violence.
saying
domestic
grooming.
Violence.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
DMs to a 16-year-old
dude,
fan.
the DMs are fucking wild.
Well, I mean, I've never seen a picture
So-
of him. I'm looking at the picture of him.
So
Yeah.
it says Rick and Morty.
That's to catch a predator
he
right
kind of
there.
looks
Dude,
predatorish.
that's-
He's got those rapist glasses on.
Yep, that's that.
Wait, I
And
got
the
those
goatee.
glasses
I know
on.
you do.
Fuck you, dude. I had the glasses before him. Fuck that guy.
Oh, we gotta check ages now.
So seriously, if you could find the DMs, they are fucking
let me see if I
wild.
can find him.
Oh, wow.
Like
Let's see
he's
here.
calling him. He's like
Okay.
saying things like,
here's-
"Oh, you need, whatever. You would only say that if you keep being a homo or some shit like that to a chick."
Okay.
Like it's just weird shit.
Is it cool being jailbait? Does the FBI follow you around, arresting all the men you sleep with? That's, I guess, one of them. And then it says,
Well, you got to do.
"Why
with
are
his
you
voice.
such jailbait? What's wrong with you in that regard?
why-
You should
why
grow
are you
older,
such-
you dumb bitch."
He's right, but I mean,
I still think it'd be better read in his voice or in Rick's voice.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
I want to meet
Yes,
you
you
in real
should.
life, jailbait, so I can help you.
wanna put my
So I
finger
can
in
help
your
you not
butthole.
be a homo. I'm
Here,
Atlanta
here.
drunk.
How about this?
Didn't they have a fucking
Tim, why don't
incest
you read
baby
it?
or something
Why don't
like
you
that?
read it?
Hey Morty.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Hey Morty. I can't do it.
You can't do it. No shit.
No shit.
That's why I said.
I'm trying to
why don't
find
you
my Rick.
Show it to him.
Well, no, I'm gonna pull it up on my
Yeah,
phone.
pull it up. You do
Much
the Rick.
better if
Whoa.
Tim pulls it
What
up.
was the director's name again? I'm sorry.
Justin Roiland.
Justin Roiland.
It's not the director. He's one of the creators.
He's
of
like
the
one
show.
of the
Creator,
main writers.
I
Yeah.
don't
And he
fucking
does
care.
like all the voices to the main characters. He does Rick. He does Morty.
Inappropriate.
I'm trying to figure out who else he does. He does a bunch of others too. That are
Yeah,
on
he
there.
does.
But the thing is, though, almost all of his voices
This
are very
is,
similar.
I'm gonna give credit where it's due. I'm on the Mary Seuss website, and it shows. Yeah, I'm trying to find his DMs too. They're not. They're just talking about.
So
the
this is
alleged things.
this is one from a girl that's on there. It's like her, what recollection what happened. It says, "We spoke on Kick briefly because he wanted to hear me speak. I sent him a video of
Kick
me
is- yeah, Kick's
walking
what
around. Yeah,
cost me
Kick's
my
just
wedding,
screwing
my
around
marriage,
on there.
actually.
I don't even know what the fuck
walk
that
around.
is.
It's a chat app basically. Walking around school, just talking to random stuff at the camera. He was wasted at the time, and he sent me a transcription of everything I said in the video and said he couldn't stop listening to it. It's absolutely crazy to me that there are so many girls out there who have experienced the same thing with him. He has been doing the rounds for years. I haven't been able to watch the show since 2018 because it just made me ill.
She hears his voice.
The worst part of it is I kind of cared about him. We had some blah, 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 blah.
Oh, wow.
That's all. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I mean, what's going on with him? It's pretty fucking crazy.
Someone's like, I don't think we're getting another season of Rick and Morty.
No, we're not. That sucks. But again, at the same time, I had my doubts about Rick and Morty starting up.
Oh, you thought they were pedophiles?
Well, no, because like I said, the demographic that watched it, I didn't appreciate the demographic.
Okay.
You and I know who I'm talking about because he was such a huge fan. It's like, oh, fuck, I can't watch that.
I don't know who you're talking about.
And those that are viewing,
No, I still don't get it. Can you do that again? I'm not. Tim, it's not coming through.
It's
Here's
the
one.
I don't know who. What?
I'm not going to name
Can you do
names.
it?
So-
Say it again.
It's like you're choking on
Oh,
fucking.
no, that's the same shit.
It's I think all the cum.
But because of that, I didn't want to watch Rick and Morty, and then I decided to pull the trigger on it just because why not? And it's hilarious.
He's like, would you do a video game reviews and stuff like that? I bet you do good. And the girl's like, yeah, just playing games and shit. And he's like, then once you turn 18, you just start cam whoring.
You know, I was thinking about that too. Why don't we start one of them things? Can we cam whore? We don't have to on that.
Anybody can cam whore.
OnlyFans isn't about nudity. I mean, we could have our show on that.
Well, actually,
too.
that's the thing. Originally, it was supposed to be about anything. Like,
I would
Right?
say that
You know,
it's
it
pretty
just
much
became
about
nudity.
nudity.
Well, now,
in
yeah,
porn.
because that's where they're making the majority of their money.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
think
Sex
about
sells,
it.
man.
It's
Sex
it's
sells.
how we get video platforms too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's through porn.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of. I mean, that's why
Like,
our phone screens
Dude.
have increased in size
Yeah.
because of.
Well, I mean, look
That's
at
why
look at,
VHS won against Betamax, because VHS allowed porn on.
Well, that's also why
Blu-ray.
Not just Blu-ray, but DVD won over
Yep.
fucking what is the
Laserdisc.
Laserdisc.
Yeah, because they went with porn on DVD.
Yeah, and
Whoever
then
picks porn
Blu-ray.
wins.
Blu-ray ended up winning out over what was the other one?
HD. It was like the HD
HD.
DVD or something like that.
Something like that.
I
I know
remember
it
that
was- I think-
HDVD.
yeah.
HDVD, I think that's
I
what
think
it
that
was.
Microsoft was trying to push that one, weren't they?
Didn't they have
Or something
micro
like that?
discs for a while there too? They were trying
Yeah.
to say,
Yeah, but
these are
micro
the-
disc- discs and shit?
Minidisc I don't think really did a lot of video. I think there was video,
Yeah.
It's the
but I
second
think it
time
was
this
mostly an
fucker's
audio
audio.
format.
fucking
Because
big.
I had
God.
that. I had
You
I had an 8-track recorder for my band,
Oh, really?
and it ran on mini discs, which was great because I had a mini disc player, so I could go around listening to it and critique it and
Sure,
fucking
sure.
Try to put shit back together.
Pretty useful.
It was fun, Tim.
I just got attacked. I'm not in.
You got attacked by a cat again 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Good.
You're
Good.
just chilling on my lap. He fucking bit me.
Pussy
What the
doesn't
fuck's
like
going
you.
on with him, dude?
Pussy doesn't like you.
I think your
Oh.
cat's possessed by the little boy that haunts this place, and
It's
he's
a little
attacking
girl.
you.
It's a
Oh, a
little
little
girl.
girl.
Yeah.
Sorry, little girl.
It's probably that one that you said was hot.
No, that was a boy.
No, that was a girl.
Wait, which one?
The little girl that you're just like, man, this chick's super hot. And then we looked her up, and it was a 7-year-old girl that died.
Yeah, that was
Oh yeah,
inappropriate.
Candace Boyar.
Because it-
Yes,
right?
Candace Boyar.
I said the name sounded hot.
No. You're like, man, she
sounds
is
hot.
super
No,
hot.
I said she
and then you
sounds
looked
hot.
it up, and you're like,
Oh, she's dead.
oh, no.
No, that's-
And then I'm like, what? What's going on? You're like,
This is gonna come
And then
back
you
to haunt
showed me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I said she sounded hot. I never said
That's
she
not
is
what you
hot.
said. I could bring up the tape, Kevin.
There's no need to.
Tail of the tape.
There's no
Tail
need to.
of the tape.
We don't need it. We need to do that. That's fine. That's
So yeah,
fine.
I mean, like,
Yep.
it doesn't look. It's one thing if it's like one conversation, but when it and it's not like because none of it's like really super
Do
explicit.
you think
It
he's
could just
doing
be
it tongue in cheek though?
Well, that's the thing. That's the
I
thing.
don't know.
This looks different than a lot of the other ones where it's like straight up Predator style.
Right.
Like
Oh, really?
Well,
Could it
yeah.
be-
Think about
Look at
you've
his
watched-
sense of humor. The
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
is fucked
Oh,
up.
yeah. he's got a
You've
crazy
watched
sense of humor.
you've watched To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
You've heard the things that they say in those.
Oh, for sure.
This is nothing like that.
No, it's
yeah,
But I'm not
it
saying
seems
that it's
comical
good.
to me.
Yeah, exactly.
But but you're right. It does seem like it could be more. I'm fucking with you,
Yeah.
type of thing.
And
like,
that's-
but it's still the wrong age group to do that to.
Yeah, I agree.
If she was 18, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still creepy. He's probably,
No, it's
what,
not.
30-something?
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Listen
Well,
to
it
this
depends.
one.
I mean, what type of couch is he casting her on? You know?
Valid point.
Yeah.
Is she going to be a voice?
I guess it doesn't matter as long as it's long enough
next
to fit them
season?
both.
She's not going to be a voice. She's not going to have time for that.
No.
So here's one. You are great. She says, so are you. He says, are you going to get Morty tattooed on your boob, licking your nipple? If not you, then who? And then she's like, you should do it.
Well, now that it's a case of she's asking for it right there.
Yeah, that's what you know what? She shouldn't have worn that blouse. She shouldn't have had her nipple out. That's her fault.
I mean, that's a
No,
like,
I'm not
look.
standing
If
up
you
for, I'm not standing up for that at all. I'm just saying.
if you know that they're underage and a lot of these jokes are probably
Does any of it lead up to him saying, "When can we meet"?
I don't know.
I
That's
haven't
the thing.
seen
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that in the stuff that I've seen
So
so
far, I haven't seen anything like that either.
I've just a lot of why are you so young and that type of thing.
Yeah,
If it-
yeah.
if-
Like it's still creepy
Yeah,
as
something
shit.
you don't
He's
do,
like
whether or
berating
not,
them for
whether
being
or not
young.
you're in
Yeah.
the spotlight, something you shouldn't do.
No.
However,
All right. Wait. Dig that hole a little bit deeper. Let's hear it. Go for it. Tim, go get your good shovel
I'm gonna pull up some DMs I've sent.
to 12-year-olds.
Let's see if you guys consider this inappropriate or not.
And technically, he wouldn't be a pedophile. He'd be a pederast. So
yeah, exactly.
yeah. So way better.
What's a pederast?
Pederast is post-pubescent.
Shame.
What the fuck?
That's shame.
I know.
That's close enough. It's close enough.
Anyway,
Goddamn pederast.
but yeah,
Shame!
Pederast would be more is post-pubescent. Pedophile would be prepubescent.
Oh, so once they've had
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
womanly things, is that
It's like when
what's-
they hit teen.
Ah,
Yeah.
right, okay.
The difference between
I think a lot of
teen
it
and
happens to
child,
boys too.
basically.
So it's either
Yeah,
one.
when their balls drop.
Yeah,
They don't.
essentially.
They don't bleed, do they?
I mean, after, but
What was that joke?
which one? There's a lot of jokes,
Yeah, I
Tim.
don't know if we should start joking.
No. Say a joke,
No,
please. Is it a one about a ball field?
no, that's making a girl cry twice.
Oh.
What?
How do you make a 6-year-old girl cry?
Ooh,
Oh.
boy. Where are we going with this one? I don't know how. I'm intrigued. Oh man!
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Wow! Clip it. That has to
You
be
guys,
clipped.
asked.
Oh yeah. That's getting clipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting clipped for that one.
Clipped?
Or at least I will. Jesus. That's me.
Yep. And what you said was retarded. So that fit perfectly. No, I don't mind terrible humor. I'm
Well,
fine
that's
They're all
with that.
terrible humor.
that's his premise ever since he started Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
like
Well,
I said,
that's the thing, and
he
maybe
had the
he's being
incest thing
way
that got
t-
him almost kicked off.
Yeah,
Like,
and maybe he's being way too friendly with fans. I don't know. I don't know if he's too friendly with fans or if this is because what if this is how he talks to
All
every
the
single
time,
fucking
yeah.
fan?
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying.
Yeah,
That's-
these are all just like these,
Because
separate
if in
little
the next few weeks
conversations.
we have like fans like dude fans, chick fans, all fans of all ages coming up like no, this is how he talks to all of it. Now if it's only underage chicks, it's starting to look
Yeah, no, I get
Pretty
that.
bad.
I think
Oh
if-
yeah, then that's trouble.
No, I
Yeah.
think
But
if
if
he
he's-
attempted to pursue, it's like, hey, when can we meet? That's when it's like, all right, the line's been drawn.
yeah. I still, but you also got to
Or can
remember
you send me some pictures or something?
well that yeah,
You know what I mean?
Because I know a lot of states it's lewd and lascivious conversations with a minor is what you can get in trouble for big time with things like that.
Yeah.
So-
Well, that's what he
but
does.
the thing is, though,
that's what he does with his fucking show.
It's
though.
hard to say though. Would these fall under lewd and lascivious in that? I don't know what the legal definition is.
Yeah,
of that.
and I think
Like,
it would also
what was
depend.
Because it's
state to
usually
state,
like
too.
well,
wouldn't it?
it's also usually like more explicit sexual things.
Yeah. Which I didn't. I mean, I didn't see anything explicitly sexual there, but
No,
like
it's just
suggested.
Yeah.
implied or
I-
suggested,
we'd have to-
but
we'd
not
have to
even like
dig deeper
overtly
into those
supply.
DMs.
Right,
You know,
right,
it's that's
yeah.
why it's a little weird.
They're highlighting some. I mean, we're looking at the highlights, and we don't know the actual. like,
That's right, exactly. We're just seeing snippets of these conversations. So
What if
there
it's
might
worse?
be some context.
that's
to
what I'm
this.
saying. What if it is worse? I mean,
It-
it obviously made news.
It could be worse,
Yeah.
but it could also just be like those conversations could make sense in context.
Are we sitting here Are we sitting here doing this?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, we totally are. I think.
Wow, we're actually
Like breaking this down.
we're
like,
breaking down.
Why not?
I mean,
Dude,
is it pedophilia?
Do you
Are
see?
We,
Do
are
you
defending
but,
pedophilia?
But do you see how many
Pederast?
minutes we've gotten out of this?
Yeah.
It's just amazing
already.
to me.
It's 15 minutes of
It's
this.
become a discussion.
It has become a discussion,
I
but
can't
it,
believe
but
it's
it,
like-
but that's the thing though. Like with what he's saying, like you're right that it does sound like a lot of the humor that's on the.
Yes.
I've only seen Rick and Morty. I haven't seen Solar Opposites, which is the other one.
It's the
I
same
never
heard of
show.
that one.
But-
yeah, it's his
but
it's
it's also-
commitment to Hulu. He had to do it.
Oh,
well, and it's
really?
also
Is it newer?
similar to the
No.
humor that he had
That's
in
6 years
what is the fucking game? High on Life. He started a video game company and made a game called High on Life. It's a first person shooter, and it has a lot of the guns all talk. So I mean that's how you interact with everything. Like
fascinating.
He's one of the guns. Like Morty is essentially one of the guns. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then what is his name? JB Smooth or Smooth or whatever, however the fuck he pronounces it.
JB Smooth.
Smooth. Yeah.
Well, he shaved his face.
He's one of the guns too. He's like a
Oh, that's
shotgun
kinda
in the
cool.
game, and I forget who the other people
Who
are.
the fuck does that shit?
But dude, he's hilarious. But you know, like it's a lot of the same style of humor in that too. You know,
Yeah.
it's just so that's why I'm wondering. You're right. I'm wondering same thing. Like,
Yeah.
is it him trying to be funny with fans?
Him trying to be funny or
And, like,
something else.
funny, creepy.
Well, he's got to know,
you know?
something like this will be exposed.
But he's also said in those, I'm super wasted. So this could be like just
Him wasted and just
blabbering.
that's how he
on.
yeah.
blabbering or
Is that what you do when you're wasted? Shane?
no.
No, that's what
But I
I'm
also
saying.
don't-
Everybody
drink.
acts a little differently.
Tim?
Maybe he gets all aggressive and shit talky, you know, when he's
yeah,
wasted.
super aggressive. Although he
Well,
had
I mean,
one.
maybe he's
if you
actually-
could find, there is one though that if you could find that actually looks terrible compared to the rest of these.
Really?
One of them says
I can find it.
something about consent. He's like, "Oh, I didn't even get consent." He's like, "Oh, fuck," and then she's like, "Yeah, you didn't get consent at all." And then he's talking about. I don't know it verbatim, but
So wait, is this one?
no,
No.
it's.
You're not gonna find it, dude. And the amount of DMs I'm sure he sent back and
Says,
forth with this bitch.
I am not really experienced. I have never really been in a consensual situation. I've only ever been used, and I'm a bit lost. I want
This
to
is the
own
chick
my
talking
sexuality
about it?
now, but I'm afraid of being objectified, and things are very hard for me. And then Justin Roiland says, "Oh no, that's heartbreaking. You know what? You will get to own it and enjoy it. You just need to be with someone who puts your pleasure at the same level as theirs. Not gonna lie, I have kinks around what you just said, but also I am so focused on my partner's pleasure, often above my
Dude, this
own."
is why you shouldn't have kinks.
That sounds
Just do it
a
missionary
little-
like God
Yeah,
intended.
That seems
that's
getting
leaning
into the
more
sex-
towards-
yeah.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
why I said that
'cause
there are other ones.
There was no joking there. That was personal.
that seemed
well, and that's the
serious
thing,
there,
because
yeah.
the other ones do seem like there's a lot of
Yeah.
joking and all that shit going
That's what
into
I
it.
was saying. We dig deeper into this thing. We might actually.
And that's
see-
what. Well, that's the thing. Fuck. What is that movie where you dig 6 feet, you'll find a body. You dig another 6, you're gonna find 20. And what is that from? What fucking movie is that?
The witch.
No, it's
Webster's
I think
Millions?
Syriana. Yes, it's Webster's Millions. Yeah, that Webster's Millions what is it? Is it Brewster's?
Brewster's.
Why'd you say
Millions.
Webster's? All right, you almost convinced me that that's the actual
Like the
fucking
dictionary?
name. I'm like, Webster? What you talking about, Willis? I could spend $1 million.
He probably could. On that booger sugar.
Wait, that's not Webster. That's fucking Webster was the other one. He was the one that looked even younger forever.
Oh shit!
Did that guy die too?
They're all dead.
Jamal,
Yeah,
what was his
everybody's
name? What was his
Jenkins?
no, what the fuck you. I'm going to ask Kevin.
What was the
Don't
guy-
ask
What was
me
the
what
guy?
your
What was
job is.
Webster's name? The real guy.
It was God damn it.
Peterson.
Emmanuel Lewis?
Emmanuel
Yeah,
Lewis. There we
yeah.
go. Thank you, non-Tim.
Derek Jeter.
Yeah, because you had the
Yes, it was
popular
Derek
little
Jeter.
short guys were him and then what you talking about, Willis?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
Peter Peterson.
Other Webster.
Other Webster.
Greg Ferguson. I'm even
What
getting
are-
those names wrong.
What are you doing?
I'm just tossing them out there, man. Fantastic stuff. That's good stuff.
Ooh, piece of candy.
That's
Wow.
me right now.
A piece of candy?
I'm super excited about whatever.
Tim driving around a van
I'm
and,
just
and
happy to
one
be
piece
here.
of candy.
Right.
No, it's the grape van. We've talked about this.
The what van?
Well, that's a Workaholics joke.
Workaholics.
Such
That's a
an
funny show.
underrated show.
It is really
Fantastically
underrated, man.
written.
They were supposed to do a movie,
They did.
They did?
huh?
I didn't
When?
know that.
It wasn't Workaholics. It was the
No.
no. All
They
three
were
of them
supposed to
did
do
movie.
a Workaholics movie. An
Well,
actual, but I think
it just
I think COVID and then something else happened.
Well, they had the movie. They all three did that movie where they were hotel attendants.
yeah,
and it
but
got
nobody.
rated.
Yeah, who cares?
Well,
It was
that's
fucking
COVID
hilarious,
COVID
dude.
screwed up
But
And
Workaholics,
it was
dude.
all of their characters.
yeah, but Workaholics was supposed to be a movie. Like they were supposed to
Yeah.
do an actual Workaholics movie using the Workaholics
Yeah.
name. Fuck you.
Oh, well, I'm just saying the one that they did do was pretty fucking funny, and I will look it up. And give
Dude,
you the
I
name.
I cannot
so everyone else
find
could
this
check it out
fucking
because
thing.
it opens up with some fucked up shit. Like they're cleaning a room and they find used condoms everywhere and they start playing with them. I mean, that's them.
They do.
Who hasn't done that, Tim?
It's like, oh, that's so gross.
They make great
And
slingshots.
they slap it on each other's faces and shit like that. It's fucked up.
Although I do remember finding one when I was a kid and then grabbing it.
Oh, Shay, no, you didn't touch it.
It was at a school bus stop. That's even fucking crazier, right?
Yuck.
I'm like
fucked at a school
I'm like
bus stop.
8 years old. And then the bus driver's like, dude, put that down. The fuck are you doing?
No. No.
Fucking hits me with a rolled up newspaper.
Bad. Sprays you with a fucking spray. No.
You can't do that.
Get on the bus.
Drop it. Drop it.
Now sit in that fucking seat. Like, what the fuck just happened?
I didn't know what was in it. What do you want me to do here?
So, also, there's been a lot of shit. Like, did you hear about like Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro's getting all kinds of shit because they tried to do that D&D thing? They tried to change like the license or something.
See, I don't care enough about D&D, unfortunately.
No, and I know, you're
like
into
I no, believe me, I've heard enough of it from the
Yeah.
MTG
Because you're a
content
magic
creator
player, dude. That's why.
people, but the amount that they've talked about it, it's not enough for me to even fucking grasp any of
Yeah.
it. Because I know that they're doing one fucked up thing where they're saying that anybody that's making money off of D&D
Yeah.
now has to make less.
That's the thing. That's
It's
what
fucking
it is.
crazy.
And this is
I
a
don't
thing
understand
that
that
part's
also.
set up
Crazy.
for like over 30 years or
So,
something, and they're changing it now.
They had there was a license that these. So now I do remember some of it.
Yeah.
So there was
thank God.
there was a license that Wizards of the Coast gave to people a long time ago that said that you could content create and make all the money that you want off of this, or a certain amount, like
Yeah.
Wizards of the Coast. Is that
Yeah.
the creators
That's
of D&D?
that's the
or-
creator.
They're not the
Yeah,
creators.
they're
the ones
the
that
owners
bought
of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
TSR created
they
it.
own the rights to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Okay, so everything affiliated with that.
That makes money off of it.
Yeah.
Not
How do you-
anything
wait,
that's
how do you make
affiliate.
money off of that?
Okay, well,
like
If you're a
movies?
content creator.
So basically, there's other companies who have made different like tabletop games that are like D&D, so they borrow ideas and like some rules from it, like Pathfinder and Call of Cthulhu and all these other tabletop.
But they don't
games
like
do that.
the name rights. Like you can use Orc and you can use
Yeah.
Ranger.
Yeah,
and
no,
Wood
you can
Elf
use
and
all that shit
the-
if you want. Like
I don't-
Pathfinder
sure.
is basically a different form of D&D. They took a lot of stuff from
So
D&D
what?
and made their own game out
What
of it.
parts of D&D are
So wait,
trademarked? I guess you
so
could
did-
say.
I think. Well, the thing
Did
is,
Pathfinder license some of that? Then?
yeah, they licensed
Okay.
it through that.
Well,
that
then you
license
gotta
that they're
say that
changing
part.
now.
There we go.
Okay, well, yeah,
That's the key.
and
Okay,
that's-
if you
well,
don't say that,
you're
then
gonna
you-
lose.
So
dude.
basically, them changing this license is forcing all these other companies, like the guys that made Pathfinder, to now go in and change their rule systems because they can't use the D&D borrow.
But it's not just that, though. It's also the content creators. The
Yes,
content creators
yes,
that are
exactly.
that were making a living off of D&D,
being
right?
like dungeon masters and shit.
Well, not
like
just
No,
being a dungeon
but like
master,
streamers
creating
on-
content.
yeah, like
Do you
YouTube.
not understand what content creator means?
Yeah, there's
You're not
a-
content
yeah.
creating in your fucking dungeon.
Like there's a group online that they're called Critical Role. All they do is play D&D on like
No,
And they
camera,
make money off
they,
of it.
yeah,
No,
and they have
that's
to change everything.
Critical
now.
Role is the one that created the show that I like on HBO, the Vox Machina.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that is something.
But
they
because
made. Yeah,
but
yeah.
because they were making money off of certain things and using it, that Wizards initially had a license that said that they could do this for life,
Yes.
essentially. But they said that they'd
Something
bring
like
out
that.
new licenses, but the old one's still good. And now they changed it to where they're like, fuck the old license.
Yeah.
We get to make 70% or what? I don't know
Yeah,
what their
probably,
numbers
I
is.
forget the
They
number,
probably
but it was
saw
some
the numbers that it was drawn. It's like, oh, all right, we
Yeah,
gotta fix
and
that
that's
shit.
well,
it.
they-
They're
I
saying
think
it's
they-
under monetized.
But I think that they've gone back on that decision because the entire community
Yeah, like massive
came out and was like,
backlash.
"Fuck you guys!
Yeah.
This is bullshit."
Well, that was the beauty of it, wasn't it? The fact that it wasn't so monetized,
Right.
and the fact that it wasn't so
Well,
controlled.
yeah, because you could
Yeah.
actually you buy whatever your D&D book, and there you go.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
and your idiot
You
friends
draw
can
your
fucking
maps,
pretend
you-
you're
But
nerds.
but the thing is, though, a lot of people,
I
what they
could
do
get
is
into
they
it, I
buy
guess.
that shit and then
All
they
right,
homebrew.
fucking nerd.
They would homebrew a
play some
lot of
Magic.
rules, and they come up with their
That's
own shit.
Fuck you,
And then
nerd.
some of these people would then go and like kickstart and make their own like little D&D modules and things like that were independent, but they could make money off of through this license.
So Tim, think about it. Let's think
gotcha.
about it like
Yeah.
like a guy would think about it. So if you had a harem of chicks,
yeah, my bitches
yeah, you had your bitches
and bros.
and say, and bros, I guess. And I'm not sure where this is going, but
Carry on. My harem.
Yes.
We're talking about that.
if you had a harem,
It depends on the night, bud.
well, that's
If
true.
it's Sunday night, it's bro time.
Oh, is it bro time on that?
Yeah.
Bro time on Sunday.
Are you ready for
Well,
some
yeah,
football?
Because you got to get close to Jesus.
That's the other part too. Yeah.
You're like, hey, come in from landscaping and you need to prune these hedges.
No.
Get the clippers.
Oh, see.
You pay too much. You pay too much.
How come he sounds like a Filipino chick?
That too. They're all invited in Tim's home.
So, but yeah, Wizards of
Wait,
the
you
Coast
didn't
has been
explain
doing
it?
a
You
lot of
didn't
weird
ex-
shit.
you
But the
didn't
thing
explain
I
it.
understand that. I told you I didn't know where I was going
But
with it,
this
so I
is
said,
more-
"Fuck it."
so-
I dropped it.
So what I've read
where
is
you
that
were supposed to go.
actually,
Fair
what I've
enough.
read is actually the Wizards of the Coast employees are actually revolting. It's Hasbro that made this decision.
Well,
The parent
yeah, of
company.
course, Hasbro's the
Yeah.
one making a lot of the
So,
decisions.
I guess Wizards of the Coast is
one of
not
the
happy
reasons
with
why
it.
everybody's getting pissed off. Because
Yeah.
so I guess one of the streams a while ago, they were asking their, I don't know, I think he's a PR guy. Right, he comes out and does like streams, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
does not seem like somebody that you would want to do streams because he's
Right.
super boring. But they asked him about like, so with all the products that are coming out, the wallet fatigue, as they call it, because they call it wallet fatigue. Our customers are having wallet fatigue.
Ah, bullshit.
It's like, what? Because their wallets are so heavy? I don't understand it. Everything's electronic. They're not tired from
Using
lifting their
that,
arms.
Dude, that's fucking
Wallet.
fantastic.
I'm sorry, I can't buy you that. I have wallet fatigue. But that's what they would call it. They would call it
Yay.
wallet fatigue. But they said, are you guys going to slow down on all the products? Because I think last year, Wizards of the Coast went from, with Magic, they went from, I think the year before having like, I don't know, 12 or 13 products to like 30 something.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's just insane.
Just
Like it's
exploded.
like, what is it? Almost 3 products a month, and you're supposed to have like your demographic is like kids
Well,
all the way up to like
times
30.
have changed.
You know,
Times have changed.
but what I'm saying though is your demographic is people that are like they can't spend all their money on this.
Right, right.
No, that's their demographic though. Is the ones that are the fucking nerds
Yeah,
that have money now.
I mean, I guess it's the same thing as OnlyFans if you think about it.
Well, if you
They're like, oh, can you
We-
get
we
$10
talked
a month,
about-
and then
we
I'll
brushed
DM
up a
you, and
little
you
bit
can
about
get
the
a
this
little bit
Sims
more.
got money to spend.
like why?
Yeah.
That's what
That's
I mean.
what it
It's like
is.
we
It's the same
we-
thing.
We touched on this last week. Is the fact
And I
that
love the game too. So
you get
Yeah, I know, it's a great game.
You get all these nerds now that are making a shit ton of money on whatever they do.
Yeah.
And now they're coveting like weird shit, like the Legos collections.
Fuck you. I have a lot of Legos.
I love them too. I'm not saying, but the fact that
It's all Star Wars.
But I do
the
see what
Star
you
Wars
mean.
Lego collections,
Yeah.
like you get that Millennium Falcon's almost to $1,000.
Well,
Yeah,
now.
that's
Good
for
luck
the
finding that.
that's for the USC or UCS. Ultimate Collectors something. I don't know.
Nonetheless,
I don't know, Tim. I don't know anything about this.
the same would apply to
I haven't
Dungeons and
spent a
Dragons.
week looking
But
for
then,
them
you
on
know,
the fucking
I think
internet.
Dungeons
And
and
actually,
Dragons,
it's about $3,000
that kind
in
of
box.
falls more
Holy shit.
Yeah.
on our big brothers, and,
Out of the
probably
box
even
is
our,
$1,000.
not our parents stuff, but I think that's about a decade ahead of me. I think that's for the guys that are like in their 60s and stuff like that.
That are doing what?
Dungeons and Dragons started in the late 70s.
Yeah, I
Early
think it was,
60s?
Yeah, it was
70s.
70s.
Yeah, so it wasn't something big for me growing
No,
up.
because for me, when I grew up, I had Candyland.
But I remember-
Candyland, Shoots and Ladders.
I would
those
go-
were board games.
I'd go with my brother to a D&D
And Uno,
match
that was a card
because
game.
Uno.
He was
Hero Quest.
entrusted me taking care. He had to watch me, babysit me, but he had a D&D match that night.
And I could see like you watching a D&D match, like It's
confused
just,
as
it's
fuck.
just,
Like, what
it's
the
just
fuck's
nothing
going
but
on?
thought
There's a lot of
bubbles
rules.
coming
These
up.
guys are
It's
just
imagination.
fucking talking,
Yeah.
and then this guy's got a British accent out of nowhere. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, it's
He offers
this
me
is
a
why
tonic. What's
So
a
they
fucking
this
roll
is
tonic?
why I
Yeah.
could never fucking do it. That sounds fucking stupid.
That's what I mean. Like,
Not everybody does the role playing thing. You
And
know?
that's what the game
However-
is. It's a role
I
playing
know,
game.
but I'm saying not everybody does the whole.
I
might
don't get it. Now I did my version of role playing games. We would go and fucking play airsoft. You
Well,
dress
that
up and
is-
like
no,
know.
that's different.
How is that
You're
different?
basically
Do you have a
role-playing
British accent
tactical.
when you shoot somebody?
I do.
If you're an SAS
cheerio.
soldier,
I go, hey mate.
Oi, oi!
Yes, I go with
Shot you,
1970s
didn't I?
punk
Didn't I?
accent.
Yeah, that's.
I go,
That's
hell,
what I
I just
mean.
watched Sid and Nancy again. I better fucking.
That was my
get this
thing about
down.
D&D. I had my own version of it growing up, where it was just we had our own dungeon master. And it wasn't D&D based, but he had a lot of. I mean, it all came from his head.
You called him Uncle.
No, I'm not going to name names, but it was me and we called ourselves the Purple Monkeys.
the purple monkeys.
We had a handshake and everything.
You know what?
So you have a secret
Enough said.
society.
Enough said, man.
Yeah, it was four.
Purple
of us.
monkeys. You were 12. Enough said.
We grew up with a lot of weed. A lot of weed was smoked, but we played what we called the game, and it was a D&D style game, but it was also had JRR token.
Tolkien.
Lord of the Rings.
Tolkien, yeah, Lord of the
There's
Rings.
an L
was
there.
and then so was dragons and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But it was pretty cool because this one guy invented all of it, and we just talk.
Yeah.
And he would give us a situation off the top of his head.
That's a
Here's
lot.
what it is.
Yeah.
Here's what you got to do.
It's a
but
lot
it,
like
it,
D&D.
it included vampires, included werewolves, included like all the
All
mythology.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun to play. I mean, I still know what my character looks like. I know where my character's at right now. And
Yeah.
this is 30 years since I
Dude,
played
that's-
it.
It'd be
Sounds a
great if
lot
all
like
your friends
D&D.
race swapped him like they're doing in everything else.
yeah. You're suddenly a black transgender
I can
woman.
only imagine. What the hell happened to my lips?
Oh man, they're in between my legs now.
It was a metamorphosis spell.
It's fantastic. It was a fun game, but we were on a lot of drugs at the time too.
It
so that
sounds
helped.
all
Well,
that
that
shit
makes it even
sounds
more fun.
terrible. I have an
There was no
imagination.
stat
but-
sheets. There was nothing we wrote
Yeah.
down.
Well,
You know
I have
what
an
mean?
I have an imagination, but I don't. That's not where my imagination it goes. Right?
Yeah.
Not to the group imagination shit. No. I'd rather make up funny scenarios and shit.
Well,
No,
yeah.
there was.
And
Like-
you could do that.
Like
in all
we
those
we
games, you
came
know?
across the crystalline dragon, right?
Yeah, but to me, that sounds gay.
well, how do you fucking kill a dragon that's crystalline? No weapons could attack it.
Well, then I guess you give up.
sound.
No, I said
Shatter
because
its
it have an
ass.
asshole.
So Tim walked up its asshole.
I sure fucking did.
Awesome.
I went inside that bitch, through its asshole, and blew it up from the inside out.
Tim,
Because
that's
I was the only
fucking
person that was thinking outside
how
the
much
box.
pussy did you get after
Oh,
that?
I was dripping in it.
Holy shit!
Oh, shit.
God,
It was falling
you
left and
saved
right.
the realm, Tim. You saved the realm.
That's what I mean. It's like
My
it was
God, dripping in
situations like
pussy.
that. Brutality. Gaytality. So that I get the allure of the game because I think Dungeons and Dragons. Didn't they do a?
You got to get one louder.
They did a movie
know.
of that.
Yeah,
Didn't they? That
yeah,
was-
with Marlon Wayans.
Yes. Yes.
No,
Yeah.
Marlon.
No,
Yes.
it did. It had
Marlon
Marlon
Wayans.
Wayans and the guy from Chucky 3 was in it too.
It was definitely Marlon.
Yep.
Because he's the one that
It was
I.
Marlon Wayans.
He was the one out of
This
the.
was back in the 80s.
No,
oh
this
no,
is late
I'm
90s.
talking about like
Late
it was
90s.
like
Late 90s, early
No,
2000s, yeah.
This one
Yeah.
was in the 80s.
It also had like Jeremy Irons
Dungeons
in it.
and Dragons.
Yeah, Jeremy
Yeah,
Irons was in it.
He was like this
Oh,
evil
no,
wizard.
no,
Just
no,
like
no.
he was just fucking chewing up the scenery with his overacting. and
Yeah,
that
no, it
too.
was a terrible movie.
awful but hilarious.
But
Awful,
but it was
you know?
funny. Yes, because
They're coming out with another one this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw the
Holy
trailer. It looks like
fucking
garbage.
shit.
You know what? It looks like a Marvel movie with a D&D paint job. That's what it looks like.
No, I
well, that's
coulda
the thing.
sworn there
But that's
was
what
one-
works. That's I'm saying the Marvel side. I'm
No,
not saying
sure.
the
It's
the
got-
paint job and then fucking.
No, I get what
It's
you're
got
saying. Yeah,
Chris Pine.
You know the
I'm in.
quippy jokes.
Oh, you're in?
every couple of
You're in
sentences.
'cause Chris Pine's
It's
in there?
Chris
Yeah.
Pine.
Yeah, are you pining over
Yeah,
that?
it's the
I've
fucking.
always adored his work.
You've adored it.
Yeah, it's Theology Day. Or no, Thesaurus Day. Thesaurus? Thesaurus? Thesaurus Day.
Say it again.
Thesaurus.
What the fuck is?
Thesaurus Day.
They all died when the meteor hit. All the Thesauruses.
Yeah, back in the 1980s, Mazes and Monsters is what it was called.
Oh, the one with Tom Hanks.
Jesus fucking
No,
Christ,
this-
calm down.
This isn't the right one.
Holy
either.
shit, dude.
But no, that one was about D&D. The one that was one of Tom Hanks' first movies. He plays D&D and he goes nuts thinking that he's his character and shit in it. And that was Mazes and
I don't know. I
Monsters.
like Jumanji. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, that's directly related. Yes, fantastic.
It's a
board game.
callback
It's a
right
board
there.
game, and they went into the imagination of the game.
Yeah. Well done.
There we go.
Well done.
Same thing.
Shut
D&D.
it down.
Way,
Shut
D&D.
it
way fucking
down.
better.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was way better.
Rest in peace, Robin Williams. We love you. We
Yeah.
miss you. All of us.
And
do.
David Allen Greer was hilarious in it.
Fine, take it.
Well, he did have a gun, so
Yeah,
he was a
that
cop.
was good.
Anyway,
So,
He's always screaming about every goddamn
where we
thing.
where are we at time wise?
we are
Does it
about
matter?
2/3 of the way in.
Doesn't matter.
Well, we all did watch a show, didn't we?
No,
You guys want to talk about that?
Actually, I didn't watch it either.
I told you I wasn't gonna watch that YouTube bullshit, guys. I'm not gonna.
no,
fucking
not
watch it, man.
YouTube. I was talking about.
Oh
The
wait,
Last
wait,
of
wait,
Us.
wait, wait. Let me see. Is it this one? Just a second. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up.
I already know what it is.
Let me pull it up. Shady, you tell me if this is the one.
No. You show Kevin. Show Kevin.
That's the one, right?
I think that's it. That's it.
Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh man, that guy and that guy's dead.
Well, how can you not be? All his blood's down. You got a heart attack the first time he comes. Holy shit.
He tries to walk and he has a stroke.
Yeah, he had a stroke. That's exactly how he died.
Kevin gave him a stroke.
Fucking guy.
Oh man. Anyway, if you're curious about what that is, it came from
not gonna
no.
put
It,
it up. I'm
it
not
really
gonna put it up on the screen.
during the pandemic. That photo went around everywhere.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
it
could-
did.
you could
Yeah.
People were doing that.
blur it out. You could just show his face or the outline. It was like, oh, okay.
But it was
That
this
is-
dude that
I don't want to
that
see
did-
it again.
You're gonna see it a lot.
Welcome to your life, friend.
Yeah. Welcome to all that's going to be on your phone. Yes, it's. I guess if you want romantic music to be playing,
There we go.
that's more your style.
Yeah, that'll get me today.
So anyway, yes, we all watched The Last of Us.
The Last of Us, the
Yeah.
pilot episode.
Pilot episode. I've played
Now,
both games.
by the time this airs,
a few
I only played
times.
the
through the
second
first.
one will be out.
Huh?
By the time this airs, the second one.
Yeah,
will
the
be
second one will be out, so it's giving
Yeah.
people plenty
So-
of time.
Spoiler alert.
But no,
What
fuck
days does it
spoiler
come out?
alerts. If you what?
Well,
What day did it come out?
every Sunday.
Oh, it's Sunday. Okay.
Sunday
Yeah.
at 9 p.m. East. No.
And then our show comes out on Tuesday, but it's
Yeah.
from the week before, so
so it's 6.
the newest
It's
episode.
going to be 6
We could-
on our coast time. 6 p.m. coast time.
okay.
I'm just letting everybody know because
So-
they're paying us.
You said our coast time. You didn't say what coast that is, you fuck.
West Coast is the best coast.
Sure. Dude, if you
Yeah!
give a speech from West Side Connection, I will slap you because that's what our friend did all the time.
There's a threat in the world.
What?
A
Yes.
threat to our very.
Learned the entire
Maybe even
fuck,
a
you know the
threat
West Side Connection's
to our
fucking
very
that
existence.
first album they did.
And
I
what
don't know.
is
I think
this
they
threat?
only did. Shut the
The
fuck up.
West Side Connection.
Anyway, shut the fuck
An
up.
organization.
Jake would do that all the time. Like he rehearsed the whole fucking thing.
'Cause that was a badass fucking album,
But
dude.
my favorite part. So me and we're getting stoned, you know,
Yeah.
in the early
It
2000s.
was the best way to get stoned too, with that album playing
No,
in
no,
the
no.
background.
The album's
Fuck
not
yeah.
playing. The album is not playing.
Oh.
It's just going through the entire thing, and I'm gonna tell him to shut the fuck up, dude. And he just starts swinging his arm, doing the whole thing, like fucking knocks his bong over and destroys
Oh, tragic.
it. Destroys it. It's hilarious.
No, that's
Was
terrible.
I
Because-
there for that? I was there for at least
You
one
might
of the bonds
you
being
might have been
broken.
you might have been there for that, but he was doing the West Side Connection fucking thing, going through that whole thing, knocks it over, and then just stands there staring at it for the next like 4 minutes.
Yeah, dude. Y'all should have had a moment of silence for that.
Oh no, I'm fucking dying.
Of course you are.
Dying
You
laughing.
fucking narcissist.
That's not narcissism to
No,
laugh
that's-
at people.
Sadist.
It's not really.
Well, say this is when you enjoy harming people.
yeah.
Or
You, like,
enjoy
get
other
off on
people's
it.
suffering.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, that would be more of
That's
a
sadism.
That's not really. No, not necessarily.
Because masochism is when you enjoy pain to yourself.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, if
You enjoyed his pain.
I enjoy other
Yeah.
people's pain.
That's
but
sadism.
but
Yeah.
I don't enjoy. I don't want to be the one to do it.
Okay.
I don't mind watching it.
Yeah.
It's not the same as sadism.
Yeah, that wouldn't be sadism then.
It's just a douche. No, not.
Now, if I directly did it or indirectly did it,
Yeah.
like I orchestrated his arms to move that way,
Yeah.
that's sadist.
Sure.
But I didn't do that.
Alright.
I just enjoy the shit out of him fucking breaking something and he didn't have any money.
So you revel in other people's misery, as long as it's not caused by you.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hey, why not?
There's got to be a word for that.
Yeah, great.
Hey, man.
Great.
So anyway, we all watched The Last of Us.
Fantastic
Yes.
fucking show. Oh my gosh, highly recommended. I mean, it drew a lot of emotions for me, that's for fucking sure. But I came from it at a different place than these guys did.
Well,
Yeah, I played the games. So
yeah, I
the
played
whole
game.
entire
I
first
have
season.
no idea what's
The
going
whole
on.
entire first season is supposed to be the entire first game,
Yeah.
plus the DLC, right?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
DLC is supposed to be in there. And you've already seen snippets of it. I mean, I'm sure anytime you've seen a commercial of it, you've seen Riley in there.
Yes.
So if you've seen Riley,
Yeah.
you know that that's part of the DLC and not part of the fucking game.
Right.
So, yeah, that's definitely in there. So the DLC and all that.
Well, you're going to go ahead and spoil the whole fucking season, bud, for those that are playing the game.
Well,
What? I didn't spoil anything.
no.
You just told them the whole fucking first season.
Yeah,
the
but the
first
thing
fucking
is,
game.
most people,
So
a lot
if
of
you-
people. that play the
Everyone
game-
knows that,
If you
Tim.
played the
You're the
game-
only
It was a
one that doesn't know it.
game.
It's been
was, like, so
remade
popular.
three.
Don't-
It's been
Yeah.
made 3 times.
Don't play the game.
Seriously, in
Watch
like
the
what,
show.
5 years?
No, 10.
What? Okay,
it's
10.
about almost 10.
Oh, it is.
'Cause
It came out like.
So wait.
2014 or
Let me-
something.
2013 is when the original came out.
Okay.
2016 the remastered came out, and then
Kevin say he enjoyed it real quick. Back to the.
I don't know if Kevin said he
Kevin,
enjoyed it
did you
because you
say-
wouldn't shut the
game?
fuck up.
No, the movie or
Oh,
show.
the show, the pilot episode, I did enjoy it.
Wait,
Although,
I thought
My
it was-
favorite part was last week. This is gonna be trash.
Yeah.
You know who?
I-
I know who made it. It's
Yeah.
all
It
Hollywood.
sucks.
look.
I heard it
The-
sucked.
It's
thing is,
terrible.
though, hey,
It's you can't
this
make
is
it.
the
No,
pilot episode.
They can't make a good show. That's not gonna happen. I'm Kevin. I know everything. Bow, 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 bow.
So look, we haven't
God
seen the whole
damn it,
season yet.
Kevin.
It's the pilot.
But Tim, you know what I'm talking about. I know things.
He does.
It's Work Hollywood.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Work Hollywood.
You
Yeah.
got- hey, you got his voice down. Shane.
Kevin's racist. Kevin's like, oh man, a Mexican? No.
So what I okay.
Wait, there's a Hispanic president? There's no way this could be good.
no. This is here's what I imagine Kevin thought the show was gonna be. That he was gonna walk in a sombrero and a fucking and a poncho, and he was gonna be ay caramba,
With a
ay
lawnmower or something like
caramba.
that, or a fucking weed whacker.
Yeah, that's how he beats the zombies. Is he fucking gets a fucking
This is horse shit.
He grabs a leaf blower to get rid of the zombies. He's got his hedge clippers.
Oh, we're dealing with fungus. Oh, I got just the thing for
Oh
that.
no, I got the chemical for this one.
Well, no, Mr. Kevin.
Get the
chemical.
pressure washer.
So that's what I think Kevin thought it was going to be. Is that was his?
He saw Pedro and he's like, all right, that's,
I know where this shit's
He's like, I wouldn't even vote for that guy in that first fucking movie. Vote for Pedro. Fuck that guy.
that's why we came up with oh shit. Well done.
So was that not what you thought it was going to be?
So did it surprise you were pleasantly surprised, I imagine.
So hey, I was pleasantly surprised when I watched it, though.
Yeah, there were things that I didn't like about it.
Yeah, me too.
Like what?
Well, for
There's
one,
stuff they added that
for-
doesn't need to be there.
well, that's fine. I don't mind the adding stuff.
Well, you're
that's-
going to appeal to all
You-
audiences.
no, it's not even-
just
it's-
nerds that,
well,
that
I
play
don't-
that
the
has
game.
nothing to do with
appealing to
it.
anybody.
You have to pad run times.
Yeah, that's
fine.
exactly
I don't have a
it
problem
right
with
there.
that. I get that in a show, as long as the show
Yeah,
doesn't
Game
get
of
so
Thrones was notorious for
boringly
that shit. Sure.
paced.
Yeah.
Well, Game of Thrones
Well, Game
also
of
would
Thrones,
go
though,
from
It's also the
slow,
books like this fucking big.
slow, and then into fucking as fast as it can get through a season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that part sucked.
That's because
but we're not talking about Game of Thrones. We're talking about The Last of Us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're
So
talking
one
about
of
the
the,
dynamic
one of the
of the
things that I
show.
don't like, and it was confirmed before the show, is there's no spores. That drives me nuts. There's not going to be any spores, and the main reason they said it is because, well, we went through a pandemic, and it's not that. It's because all we did is see people with masks on and stuff, and now we don't want to do that in this, and we want you to see the actors' faces. And I'm like, get it, but that's stupid.
That's stupid.
Because that's a key point in the game.
It is a key point.
Yeah, but
Especially when
that's
you know
their bread
Ellie
and butter
starts
right there.
breathing.
Exactly.
And he's like, "What?" She's like, "I'm not lying."
Yeah.
you know. So
That's the actor's bread and butter. That's their.
it's
face.
not. Joel plays the guy that plays Joel, Pedro, plays the Mandalorian who doesn't fucking take his mask off.
No shit.
As I heard, like he's in the third season of Mandalorian. By the way, not in it, but he's in it.
You can do that when you
Because
have a mask
that's
on.
him trying to revise,
Right.
try to fix his whole history. Not to carry off into another tangent.
Anyway, we're talking about The Last of Us.
So
That's what I mean.
no, but I did.
I made the joke because
Look,
of that. Thank you.
So hey, what I can say is I
Catching
was
on to that,
pleasantly
everyone.
surprised by the pilot. If they can keep up this
That
quality,
the
for the whole
daughter
season,
dying fucking
then
destroyed me.
then
dude.
I
See, and
will
that's
be
the
happy
thing.
to be proven wrong.
If you play the game, if that got you emotionally, the whole game will.
The whole
Well,
game
that's
is
what I mean.
intense
It was
as
the
hell.
fight.
Yeah.
You know, she was like, I mean, they could have just
And
simply.
I even like the second game, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's where
I
I
would-
don't like the
They're-
story of the second.
the
game.
story's
I don't have a
fine.
problem with the gameplay. I don't.
The
like
story's fine.
Well, I have problems with choices they made in the story.
What, killing
That's it.
someone?
Yes.
Oh well, life's not fair.
No, I know, but
That
it's
happens
still,
in real life.
That's what draws you to the fucking
Also,
sh-
some of the
show.
decisions they made story-wise were
That's gonna be
were
in the second season,
politically motivated.
No, that part,
Obviously.
I
That's
know
what
exactly
don't
which
like.
part you're
Yes.
talking about.
That's what I don't like.
That part I get.
Yeah.
Well, you know, because
The
it could have just
political
been,
garbage.
hey, I shaved my head because they said no, and I didn't want to be a wife. That would have just made as much
Makes
sense.
sense.
see,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
following any of that shit.
That's the thing.
What?
I'm not following any of that shit.
No
I don't play
shit.
the
Look,
game.
and-
Because we're being vague, you fuck.
Look, and so if you've played the game,
We're
you know
being
what you're
vague on
talking about.
purpose.
Yeah. But
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Because you would be.
I like gray.
That's
No,
not
you-
being
wait till you
vague.
see it, guys. Wait till you fucking see
That's
it.
not being vague. You said you like gray. You said you liked. You know what vague means?
Yeah.
How is that vague?
Well,
You
why
said
do I
something
like gray?
specific.
because
Oh, I'm supposed to get into your psychology? Why does Tim like gray? Oh, that's right, because it's one letter removed from gay.
thank you.
There we go.
so
I knew it.
Thank you, Shane. You picked up on that pretty quick. You're very astute.
also,
Wow, I know you.
There's some
Stop hitting the table.
key differences that I've noticed that they changed. Like for instance, there's a part where Ellie, where Pedro Pascal's beating the shit out of that guy, that
Yeah.
soldier, and Ellie in the show,
She's smiling about
she
it.
likes it. See, in the game, I don't remember her liking it. I remember her being horrified. By
She
it
wasn't.
and stuff.
She wasn't horrified in the game. In the game, she goes.
It's been a while since
She
I played
in the
so-
game, she just goes, "Whoa! I didn't know you were gonna kill him." She's like, I thought you were just gonna hold him up or something.
Okay, yeah.
But she just
She was more
stabbed a
sup-
guy.
yeah, but
she was
still
surprised. That was it.
surprised by it, yeah.
But she wasn't horrified at all. She
Yeah,
was
but-
just like, meh.
Yeah,
So
and
they're
in the
kinda
show,
indifferent,
She actually
almost.
like enjoyed it.
They're
Yeah.
on some
sticking
level.
pretty close to the fucking video game.
So
aren't
So
they?
far, yeah.
So far, they've stuck pretty close, and I hope they keep that way.
But from everybody that's
Because I
that's
could say the
watched
exact same opposite for Doom when that came out.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
none of those things
garbage.
fucking mean
Yeah.
anything.
Had
But
nothing to do
if
with the
you
games.
if you look at the reviews,
The Rock
a
Johnson
lot of
was
the,
fucking
shut
awesome,
the
though.
fuck up. Jesus Christ,
I'm just
we're
saying.
talking about one subject here, not all the subjects of video games.
Video games to movies.
Not all of them. We're talking about one.
most of them have been
And
garbage.
I'm making comparisons to such.
Not really. Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
stop it.
Let's go back to the last.
Doom
one.
was a movie, and Doom was a video game.
And
was
it
a movie
sucked.
and a
Who
video
gives a
game.
shit? Fuck off.
So we're saying that this one's better because it didn't.
Cool. If you were planning on watching Doom for some stupid fucking reason because you wanted to watch something from 2010,
Still a good movie.
fuck off.
Ah,
Saying.
Anyway,
sucks.
so if you look at the reviews that from people that have seen the first 4 episodes, they all seem to say that it fits the video game almost to a T. I mean,
That's
obviously
good.
there's some padding in there.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I mean, if you play, I think the whole video game and just play the scenes out, it's probably what 2.5 hours maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
You know.
'cause the
Well,
gameplay gaps out.
They
all
did the
this
same
extra time.
Resident Evil, didn't they?
What?
Resident Evil.
All right,
was a
no
movie?
more talking
Well,
to
those
Tim.
suck too.
No more talking to
Oh,
Tim.
the first one was great. You get to see her vagina.
Not
Well,
really.
that doesn't mean the movie's great. Just that scene.
I mean, you could subscribe to Mr. Skin to do the same thing.
yeah.
As I do. As one does.
Yes,
You don't even need to subscribe. You can just go look it up on the internet and
So
Google. And usually they'll have all
We
that
get
shit.
thigh
The
vagina.
things that they
It's thigh
did. The
vagina.
things
It's
that they
not that
did.
hard.
Great, Tim. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm gonna derail this. As
Why?
much-
Why would you derail it? The show was going
I
fine
heard
until
Did
you.
watch
You
the
let on
show?
that you were
watched
so excited about this. I'm gonna fucking throw spikes on the rail or pennies on the fucking rail every time.
Why?
Because
I
it's
hope
fun.
you're in a train accident. That would be great. But I hope you're in a train accident like that cop was.
I don't ride a train.
No, the type of train that she was in, I think you'd be in too. So I hope you're in that type of train accident. Yeah, that you're getting spit roasted.
Double stuff.
Ooh, you could be an Oreo.
Great call.
That actually makes sense. You could be an Oreo.
I want to say that poor girl, but she knew what she was doing.
Well, of course. It's the husband that I do not understand.
Poor Sap. I saw someone make a meme of that and put Will Smith's face on him.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh shit, dude! There's a lot of memes of that going
But back
around.
to the fucking show that we watched that we were going to talk about.
So
Oh man.
no, I honestly I was pleasantly surprised because I was expecting it to be like a lot of the shows have been today.
When I think also the things that they changed made sense. You know how sometimes the show will change something and you're like, why the fuck did they change
there's
that?
like no reason to do that.
All of this I never thought, oh, why would they change that? It didn't.
Yeah.
They're like, oh fuck, what's his name? The dude that stole from them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
the
forget his name,
homeboy
but,
that had the battery, then they got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
money.
So in the game, you actually go out and find him, you track him down, and then you chase him somewhere, and Tess fucking hits him,
Yeah.
knocks him down, and then she tries to figure out what the fuck happened, realizes that he sold all their guns, because that's what it was in the game,
Yeah.
all their guns to the Fireflies, to Marlene. Well, and they're like, well, fuck you. And he's like, let me live. And she's like, yeah, no, we're done talking. And then just shoots
Yeah.
him, kills him. Right? And then
So
Marlene
that-
just
yeah,
shows
that
up
has
out of nowhere there.
Well, they kind of did that in the show.
I remember
in the movie
that
too.
part,
Like,
No, they didn't.
No,
he ended up in their building out of nowhere.
No, not out of nowhere.
I don't remember talking about them going to the fucking Fireflies.
I,
no, the
I'm
thing
sorry, I
is-
didn't know that we
no,
were following him in the
the
show.
difference in the
he did
show-
talk about how he had made deals with the Firefly
Yeah.
or with some people.
Right.
So obviously, when he ends up at a place where he's making a deal, and the deal went south, if you followed the story
I have to
in the
watch it
show,
again.
you should watch it again because if you didn't follow that, you
Yeah.
don't understand why the
'Cause-
fuck he was there.
'cause Joel
They were
and
making a deal,
Tess-
and it was a bad deal.
Yeah, Joel
It
and
went
Tess
bad.
come in after the deal went bad.
Yeah.
They see the
A lot of gunshots.
what's left over all
Yeah,
the dead
that's
bodies.
what I
and
thought
shit.
it was odd
Yeah.
that they showed up at that place. So I must have missed a dialogue.
So it happens
there.
a little differently in the show than it did in the video game.
You think it was odd that they showed up at that place?
Yeah.
He said that that's where he was.
Yeah. They were
Or is
trying to
that
get the battery
they
for the
talked to
truck.
somebody and that person told Tess where they were, and that's why
like I
they
said,
ended
I
up
must have
there.
missed that.
How did you miss like half of the show? Did you watch the show, Tim? Or did you just go and
I'm
read
just
a review on
spitballing here.
IMDb?
Yeah.
Like,
Pedro Pascal did great.
yeah, he was awesome. When he picked up Yoda, it was amazing.
I couldn't believe what he did. What he did. I couldn't believe it,
Dude, and it was
that chick
it
from
was
Game of
also
Thrones?
so crazy when he fucking almost got Pablo Escobar. I mean, it was amazing, dude. It was so fucking
And
wild.
when he took down the mountain.
Oh,
and he's
dude, it
calling,
was so
"You
wild."
raped her! You murdered her!
Admit it.
Kill the children!
Yeah, dude, no, yeah,
Popped his fucking eyeballs out.
they did.
Yeah.
He definitely
That was
got
a great fucking
killed.
scene.
It is kind of weird that both him and Bella Ramsey were in that show, and now they're in the show together again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But
it
they
was
never
sidelined.
did anything together.
No,
in the
they
other
didn't
show
even
at
meet
all,
each
so.
other at all in the other
Now,
show.
look, I agreed with you, and I still agree with you that Bella Ramsey does not look anything like Ellie.
Nothing like her. But I do.
But I
She's-
want to see where it goes because I can't tell from the first episode.
No, but,
she's mouthy and shit, and that's
yeah,
fine. That's
but-
kind of part of Ellie.
Yeah, and
Um,
I mean, I think that she's doing okay for now.
But I gotta see more because you
yeah.
gotta see does she fall into that character
Exactly.
or does she not?
Yeah.
And
And
if she
Pe-
does,
yeah.
fine. I'm fine with it.
Now Pedro, I was a little skeptical of him being able
See,
to
not
play
me.
the
I
role,
figured he's a
but-
good enough actor
yeah,
that I
and
think
he's
he
a good
could.
actor. But after about a half hour watching the show, I was like, okay, he's got it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, he
Yeah.
plays Joel a little different. It's more
He
of an
does.
indifference
Uh-huh.
than it is in the game where it's more of a standoffishness
Exactly.
to keep people away.
Yeah.
So now he's more indifferent about things. Like, he just takes that one kid that they just sort of like, hey, we're just going to get you some food. Here, let me give you this needle. And then fucking kill him. And then he just like tosses the dude in the fire. Like, who gives a shit?
Well, it's cordwood.
Yeah, that's
Essentially, yeah.
But that's just to show like he's from the last scene you see him in. He's holding his daughter dying in his arms.
Yeah.
And the next scene, he's throwing like a kid that's the same age as his daughter, just into a fire.
Yeah.
Had the same
With
shoes.
almost no emotion
That's how
at
we
all.
knew, because they had the green shoes.
Yeah, it was his daughter's shoes. They still had the same shoes. It's what tied it all in. Actually, that's the only episode.
He burned his daughter.
Yeah.
It was tragic.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
But anyway,
I think Tim watched The Wicker Man.
oh, the bees, the bees.
You know, I've never seen it, but I want to.
You should.
The Wicker Man? Which one?
Well, the original is actually a good movie. But
I like the
Jason-
Nicolas
but the
Cage
Nicolas Cage
one.
ones, I like,
I
dude,
like
that
that
one's
one.
hilarious. Like him in the bear suit knocking that bitch out. Like every time I see that, I laugh so hard.
Dude,
All right, I got to see it for sure now.
I like it.
It's great.
I
His
actually like
overacting
it.
Nick
makes
Cage
it
in a
so
bear
great.
suit knocking someone out.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
in, dude.
Yeah, knocking out some fat lady, dude, in the bear. Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah. I'll recommend. It's
Yeah.
it's a good
Me
one.
Me
Check it
too.
out, then.
His acting is
Yeah.
just perfect in that movie.
Well, and that's the thing. And Last
he
of Us
in
haven't
Bad
seen anybody
Lieutenant?
that's
Yeah.
been overacting in
But
it.
then
you know?
before it was
Yeah,
Harvey
exactly.
Keitel.
No, the first one was Bad Lieutenant was Harvey Keitel, and then honestly, the Nicolas Cage Bad Lieutenant, I think it's called Port of Call in New Orleans. That's a really good movie. He does great in that film.
we should get Ian on because he knows movies.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't trust what Kevin's saying.
I don't even know that it doesn't sound
I don't
like he
even
knows what
watch
he's talking
movies.
about.
You know, actually,
We
most of the
really
time I just
need
throw them in the
a
garbage
guest.
whenever somebody.
No, I know you don't always watch
Can we-
movies. You wait till the last minute and then
Can
you
we-
go, "Oh, watch it right before the show."
Can we commit to that? Can we commit to a guest next season?
Yeah, having Ian on? Definitely Ian. It's got to be Ian.
Like, I'm sure he'd be down, but not.
Oh yeah, because I know nothing about movies.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's
we'll
not-
we'll
it's
have
not
Ian
that.
on to
It's
talk
just-
about movies.
He's got a
No.
smooth voice.
It's the movie knowledge that he has. That's what I want.
Well, he's also
I've
got-
always wanted somebody on the show
What
that
I'm
knew
noticing,
movies.
I'm noticing he's into retro gaming too. Like he's got some pretty cool. Like he knows his retro games as well. Shane.
You mean like me?
Cool. I don't think Kevin knows video games.
I don't know shit either. Actually, I just
see how
I
angry
read the
he's
wall
getting?
We need to
all
get
day long.
we need to get guests, man. That'd be fucking fun.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
also
do need
need
to
a
guess.
different fucking recorder for that.
Actually,
We
hey,
have to-
I
no,
wanna-
we need a different recorder.
yeah,
That'll make it a lot easier.
Yeah, I got some ideas for that. We'll talk after the show.
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go to Guitar Center and I'm gonna steal it.
no.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah. It just fell
I
off the back
saw-
of the
yeah.
truck.
Tim, I need you to suck some dick.
No, he's like, Tim, we're gonna go into Guitar Center, and then I'm gonna steal this while you distract them. You show them your chops on that guitar, and they're all gonna sit over there, and they're gonna see you play.
Stairway to Heaven.
They're gonna see you play, and they're gonna be in awe.
Wait.
Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh
Wait,
my
wait.
God, Tim!
Wait.
Who is
Wait,
this
wait.
guy? Is this Jimmy Page? What the fuck is going on?"
I'm a fucking Rembrandt. That's perfect. And it would work too.
I didn't know Santana was here.
Did Jimi Hendrix come back to life and come into my store?
Oh my God!
Here I am, dry humping the fucking guitar.
Little did they know, Tim's just got his phone playing songs.
I'm really feeling it.
I could do it, dude.
I think it would be
could do
great. I think that's actually what you guys should do. You guys should plan this out. Look, I'll be the getaway driver, and I will get away
Why not?
while
We
you
need a
guys are in
getaway
there.
driver. Yeah, why not?
I'm just gonna drop you guys off and go home.
Take off.
Good luck, fellas.
I'll be like, "Oh man, that sucks that you're stuck in Clackamas. At least for the weekend."
Oh, the police showed up? Oh, whoops.
That's what the at least for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
weekend thing was.
Oh boy.
Quack.
We won't see a judge till Monday.
Oh boy.
Fun.
I'll stop to drop you guys off on a Friday night. You guys get to see the judge bright and early at 7 in the morning on a Monday.
Had to do that before. That's
That's not a fun weekend. That's a terrible weekend.
There you go. I think you guys will do fine.
No, I know how
You'll
to
do
had to
fine.
do
Just
that.
show them that picture.
I had to do that on my birthday weekend one time, man. That sucked.
Ooh, are we back into jail stories?
Pallets.
I've never been to jail.
we
So,
know that.
Don't go. It's
how many
fucking
times have you
crap.
guys been to jail?
1,
3.
2, 3.
3?
4,
That I didn't know.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 times.
What the fuck, you criminals?
Yeah.
I need to get different fucking people on this show. If anybody out there would like to join this show, I'm going to have to get rid of the criminal element on this show. These motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was all for legitimate things.
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, none of it was
Yeah,
my
no.
fault.
I was
She
framed.
fell. I didn't hit her.
It was the one-armed man.
was self-defense.
Yeah, it was
I didn't kill my
self-defense that I
wife!
beat her with a bat. Man,
That wasn't
you guys
my
are
urine.
terrible. Yeah, Kevin's like, I don't know how my semen got there on a children's swing set. What are you talking about?
I thought she was my wife.
She's 7, Kevin.
She looks just like her.
Said she was 18.
How old are you? I'm 18.
Okay.
Oh, that
enough
sounds
for
good
me.
enough.
That's consent in my book.
Oh man.
Sick fucks.
But honestly though, the pilot, if they can keep up this kind of quality with the pilot of The Last of Us, then I think the show could do well.
Well, who's the director?
I don't know who the director
Do we
is.
know
but
any of his other work?
I don't know who the director is.
I know,
the writers. I know who they are, and one of them I worry about. The
Who?
one I worry about, Neil Druckmann.
But he wrote the first one.
No, but he had a lot of help from others.
No, he had a partner. There were 2 people.
I know, and that's the guy that controlled his more political side.
Yeah, no, I'm
That
not
guy
a fan
wasn't there
of.
for the second
I'm not
one,
a fan
and we
of
saw what
tossing
happened.
political shit. Just
Right.
make
That's
the story.
what Neil Druckmann does.
Yeah,
That's why I
I-
worry about it. That's why I was concerned, because he's one of the main writers.
But-
But there's also another guy, and that guy I hope can rein him in.
Well, the only, like I said, in the second one, there was only one piece of contention for me
Yeah.
in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right outside of that,
the
I think
obvious political.
yes, and outside of that, I think it's still a good story.
Okay.
I think it's a fucked up story.
Oh yeah, it's fucked up. Sure.
But I think a lot of good stories are
Yeah,
fucked up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's one of the reasons why you watch. I don't know.
Game of Thrones.
Well,
he
you
fucked
have
his
to
sister.
push-
Not
Well,
just
look.
Game of Thrones, but like Forensic Files.
Well, yeah.
Everything on there's fucked up.
Oh, it's all fucked up. You know, but
Fuck, Marry, Kill came from that.
you have to push boundaries in some areas. Otherwise, you're just playing it safe with what you're doing. So then there's no point in even fucking doing it, right?
And that's why.
And that's why you use garden shears at the end of a movie.
Hey, why not?
You know what movie I'm talking about.
Yes.
Tim doesn't. Fuck you, Tim. You don't know a movie.
Oh no, I'm left.
We
in
better
the
ask Ian.
I'm left in the
snip.
dark. I don't know what it's talking about.
Everything
Oh, no.
says 666. Weird.
Oh, we're talking about SOC Punk.
Nope.
That's a great fucking movie, though.
I wouldn't say great. I think it's a good movie.
I love S.
It's a fun movie.
It is a fun movie.
I wouldn't say great. though.
Mark, my favorite character.
That's
Crazy
the
European
yeah,
guy.
the European
Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
yeah. He's
the guy
great.
that plays I forget what's his name.
Hugo
in-
Stiglitz.
Yeah, I was gonna say Stiglitz.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows
Stiglitz,
Hugo
yeah.
Stiglitz.
He's fucking
Yeah.
awesome, dude. That character.
Yeah,
is
he
so
was an
badass.
ex-German officer that
Wants
fucking
to go. He goes around
that-
killing SS guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because they tried to kill him.
Yeah, and they couldn't kill him, so he just started killing them.
Yeah,
Because everyone
Total
knows
badass.
Hugo Stiglitz.
Hugo.
but yeah, that's.
This here's our boy Hugo Stiglitz.
I think the next episode's gonna be pretty good.
I saw the preview
Well,
for
you
it,
you
and-
tell us when you watch this episode. Tell us, give us some information on when we upload this on Tuesday. Give us some feedback.
Ah, Tim almost got that full sentence out first try.
I tried.
Tell us
Did I
about
st-
words and stuff.
Make us feel happy about your.
I'm a
appreciation of
thesaurus.
us. Today's National Thesaurus Day. Dinosaurs Day.
Dinothesaurus.
Dinothesaurus?
Thesauruses.
I got a thesaurus. In my pants.
Tim, you should go as a thesaurus to a Halloween party,
Oh, yeah,
and you
bet.
just dress as a book with claws.
I haven't had a thesaurus in me in a long time. It's been a bit.
Is that a boner joke? What? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. You were the crystal dragon. Who went in
you
you,
went up your
Tim?
own ass?
Who
Great
went?
callback.
Who went in you?
Magical.
Who's saying he didn't still in
And you're like, man, there was so much explosion in me.
he almost had it.
I know, it's pretty goddamn close.
Pretty good, dude.
Have you narrowed it down though? How much did you?
No,
Wow,
I still haven't been able to. I have to. Do
you
that
haven't
this
been
week.
able to.
No.
Why?
I haven't had time.
What have you been doing?
Work, dude.
Life.
We gotta fucking make
No.
money.
Wait, no.
Work,
Wait.
life.
What have you been doing?
The fuck do you think?
I don't know. I asked the question.
What have I been doing and not doing that?
Yeah.
Work,
Okay.
life,
What is life?
relationship, like fucking everyday life. I got shit to do.
But what is it? I don't know what it is.
What's more important than this,
Work.
Kevin? I think is what he's asking.
What? What do
Yeah,
mean?
you said
I have
work.
to make money.
You already said work, so
Yeah.
we put that off to the side. Stop saying
Okay,
that life is
that
now
takes
thing.
up a lot of my time. Work does, and so does my relationship. And
You know what? Those are bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
Yeah.
Let's hear what else you got. What else do you got on that?
No, let's
And,
compare apples to
other
apples
shit.
here. What do you got going on, Shane?
Yeah.
I
find
got
out.
Why don't you do more work on the fucking show, Shane?
life, man.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm right
I know,
there with
see,
you,
life
dude.
takes up a lot
Like,
of time.
This takes a lot to hold down.
Yeah, just
A
sitting
lot.
here.
You have no idea. Like my day-to-day is fucking buried.
I
You're lucky
can't
to get
imagine.
this much from me. This much from me.
No, I know.
is
It's a
next
bare
to
minimum. I get it.
impossible. Yeah.
It's the bare minimum.
So now remember, you have to break down what you do all day long, every day, to justify the time that you don't spend on the show.
That's not what I said.
Oh, go on.
I just asked you what life meant, and then you said work again. You said it twice.
Well,
you go
work takes
work,
up
life. What's life? Work.
Work takes up a lot of my time. Like a lot of my day usually during the week.
Hopefully one day this will
Like
be our
most
work.
people. And then when I get home,
Kevin, can you write your answer down?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
And time.
Damn it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Why did that work?
Worked out great.
Because sometimes I can actually get it right.
No, that was an accident by you. I was
probably was an
always going to
accident.
say fuck you.
Well, probably.
It worked out good.
That was obvious.
Well done.
All right, I can tell that this is going
My
to
personal favorite.
nowhere.
Yeah. So, Coffee Brand Coffee. Check us out.
Blah, blah, blah.
Are we already at that point?
Yeah.
We didn't
we're
really
way
talk about
past.
the show that much.
No shit.
Yes, we did. We did about 20 fucking minutes on that goddamn
but we
show.
didn't really cover fuck all.
Who cares? We just talked about how much we appreciate it. We have to get into the fucking nitty gritty of it. Fuck you guys.
I don't know.
I thought
It's
we were gonna
good to get
do.
into the nitty gritty of it. That was kind of the whole idea.
When it's
And then-
airing
and then-
after the second
And then here
episode,
goes Tim.
Watch
Oh, remember Doom?
Watch-
Doom was a good movie. I mean, not really. The
second-
Rock's great. I like
second
The Rock.
episode's gonna
The Rock's
fucking
amazing.
bomb.
Fuck
And
you,
we're gonna
Tim.
look like
Tim looks
dumbasses.
like a big piece of
They're
shit.
going to be like, oh, yeah, the second one sucked cock. And here are these guys talking about the first one.
And then Tim's got a big fucking
Oh,
black
thank
cock
God.
in his mouth.
Thank God.
From that picture.
Thank God
that
Tim's
picture.
here with a big cock in his mouth to save the fucking show.
Magical.
As he always does.
Tim's
Coffee Brand Coffee.
Tim's,
Coffee Brand
Tim's
Coffee.
Check
sucking
us
his
out.
way to the top.
Coffees,
That's
teas.
right. That's
You'll
what he
enjoy
does.
it all.
5% off your purchase if you use the coupon code GPS1. We're going to be changing
Nobody
that next week.
cares. Let's keep going.
Oh, fuck having a sponsor then. Never mind.
It's not about fuck having the sponsor. We should make an actual spot, like we've said 15 times.
Yeah.
Have we gotten anything out of that? Yeah, I didn't think so. And it's not for a lack of putting it at that very end of the show. For
I know. We still got to make a commercial.
Anyway, goodbye, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Like us.
Yeah, peace.